Late season turkey hunting, that's what we're going to be talking about in this video, so you stay tuned. If you've been a fan of this channel for any amount of time, you know this is my favorite time to turkey hunt, the late season. I know it's bittersweet because we know turkey season's closing, getting ready to close. Maybe you got a week left. By the time you watch this, you may have a week left or maybe 2 weeks left of turkey season, 3 weeks. And you know, the finish line is in sight. But this is the time of year where the biggest gobblers of the entire year can fall. Them big 4, 5, 6-year-old turkeys, 1.5-inch spurs, really big, heavy-bodied turkeys that's really super mature, where they wouldn't say nothing 3 or 4 or 5 weeks ago and really, you know, tight-lipped, henned up. It's almost like this time of year, some of them up in the daytime will absolutely start acting like a crazy 2-year-old that's just gobbling his head off. I mean, I'm serious. It's crazy at the transformation that happens. And so a lot of people miss a lot of great hunting because they just don't want to hunt the late season, even if they can, because they think it's over. You know, I've already heard it this year. It's over. The hens are, you know, the gobblers are done. No, are you serious? This is the best time in the world to kill a gobbler is right now. So here's some of the reasons why some of you struggle in the late season, because I hear it a lot. People say, man, yeah, you talk about the late season, but I just struggle in the late season. I want to go fishing. It's just too hard. But here's why a lot of people struggle in the late season, and I'm going to give you a couple reasons right now. Number one, they want to run too quick. And what I mean, they want to run and gun too quick. Where maybe you walked your legs off and maybe you really run and gun, say, a month ago. Right now, you need to really calm down and hunt slower. Hunt slower, because hunting slower this time of year is going to kill you a lot more late season gobblers than running and gunning really super fast. I know you want to cover ground, I know you want to strike turkeys, but I promise you right now is the best time to hunt slow and find that gobbler up in the daytime. Maybe you heard him on the roost, he flew down, he didn't say nothing, you know, maybe he just gobbled a few times, but if you'll stay with him and hunt slower, stay in there where that gobbler's at, many times around 9, 10, 11 o'clock he'll start getting fired up again, and you'll call him in and kill him. So I try to focus on one gobbler. Instead of just running all over the property trying to find multiple gobblers, I'll try to focus on one gobbler, and I'll stay with that gobbler pretty much the entire day if I have to. Many times you will be a lot better off if you'll just slow down and hunt, because their home core really shrinks, I believe, this time of year. It just seems like they stay in the same area. How many times this time of year have you seen a gobbler roost in the same spot almost all the time? Or say a month ago he was in random spots, but now he's in about the same area just about all the time. That's because this time of year they're really shrinking in that home core. So stay with that gobbler and hunt slower. As far as calling, call softer. I cannot express how important soft calling is this time of year. Where you may have been shaking the trees down a month ago with calling, now it's time to soften it, do a lot of clucks, a lot of purrs, a lot of feed calls, a lot of soft yelps, and just stay as that hen moving out through there in the daytime and really tone down your calling. Now, if a gobbler gets fired up and he wants aggressive calling, that's what he's answering to, then aggressive call to him. Hey, let the turkey tell you what he wants. But pretty much most of the time, I'm toning that calling way down. And it just seems like that's what they really respond to a lot better. One of the good things in late season is it gives you mobility. You can really use the woods, and you can really use your woodsmanship to really crawl on turkeys more and to move around on turkeys more when you have to maneuver. Say, you know, a month ago when the woods were so open and it was hard to move. Now, as you can see, the woods are really green. You can really move, and many times in the late season, I will crawl right up into a gobbler's, sanctuary. I'll crawl right into him and kill him that way. So right now is a really good time to use that crawling and use that mobility that you have when all this green is in the woods. Don't give up. Right now is a great time to be a turkey hunter and to kill a big old gobbler. So you stay out there. The finish line's in sight, but right now is when your season, if you've had a rough season, this is when it can all change and be one of the best seasons of your life. All right? Hope that helps you. try that soft calling, try honing in on one gobbler and have a small area, and you'll kill a lot more gobblers in the late season. Hey, make sure to subscribe to this video. We'd really appreciate it. Just hit that subscribe button down in the corner, and make sure also to join us on Patreon if you'd like to give a small monthly donation to Dell Outdoors just to help us out. If this channel's been a blessing to you and helped you a lot this turkey season, if you want to give us a small monthly donation that goes right back into Dell Outdoors, we'd really appreciate it. Just go over to Patreon and join us there. And also check out all of our great sponsors: Gamecuffs, Conus Scopes, the Conus Optics that we've been shooting great scopes over there at the Turkey Scope, and we'll be using a lot of our their stuff come deer season for our rifles. Check out springfevercustomcalls.com, where you can pick up all my signature line of turkey calls over there. Tidewe.com. Use the promo code Dale for even a better discount on hunting blinds, turkey vests, and all the great hunting products that's over there as well. Check out Stoker Shotguns and all the other links below. We'd really appreciate it if you just take time to check them out, and we will see you in the next video. We still got a few more videos to do this turkey season, so we're not done yet. Just stay tuned for more Dell Outdoors, and we'd really appreciate it.